Hi, everyone, and welcome to day one of What is Beachbody Coaching. I'm here to talk about misconceptions people have about Beachbody coaching. I know that I have these misconceptions, and if you have more than the ones that I'm sharing with you, please feel free to ask and we'll answer your questions. So the number one misconception people have is I'll have to push products on family and friends. And I'm here to say, no way, that's not true. That's actually really icky, and we really discourage you pushing products on your friends and family. I'm more of the attitude, like, if they don't want to sign up, they don't have to sign up. And I'm not going to force them. So I am not going to force a friend that I know is really into drinking, smoking, going out, and just eating whatever's in front of them. If I see that they want to start losing weight and start a fitness jersey, then I'll tell them, hey, have you checked out the stuff that I'm using? But I won't push it. If they want to go to the gym, they can go to the gym. I don't even push my products on my boyfriend. He goes to the gym. I'll let him try. I'll say, hey, try some of my stuff. But if he doesn't want to drink it, he's not going to drink it. So I don't force it on him. He kind of does his thing. I do my own thing. So don't force product on your friends and family. Mainly just share on social media what you're using, kind of how you're going to be sharing what favorite shoes you have, what favorite brand of jeans, what's your favorite food. That stuff that you're already sharing on Facebook is the same thing. Like, what's your favorite workout? People are doing it already. And you're just sharing what you're doing. All right. So keep that in mind. And a lot of 6 to 7 figure business, figure earners, coaches, have built their business without pushing products. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry. Number 2, that you need a fitness following or know a lot of people to make this work. That is not true. You don't need to know a lot of people, and you don't need to have a fitness following. Through social, you can start from ground zero, and through social media, you can start building your following and adding more people to your social media. So you may have like 50 people right now. Well, if you start working, you can have like 600 to 1,000 people following you in social media within a year from now. We have a lot of trainings on how to do that and how to do it classy, not to be all gross and icky like crazy stalker, but to be classy about it. And we will teach you that. So if you have any questions on that, let us know. Number 3, I would need a lot of extra time and not be working full time to fit this in. This is kind of one of my favorites because I get this all the time, and I've used this excuse so many times. This is not true. You can build your business when you're working full time. I'm going to say it's not easy. It is hard. Sometimes when I come home from work, the last thing I want to do is turn on the computer. Like, I want to zone out and watch my favorite TV show. But I do love coaching, and so I check in for my challengers. I check in for my coaches because that's what I love doing, and I dedicate an hour to 3 hours, depending on the day. An hour to 3 hours on my business daily. On the weekends, I dedicate a little more time, especially when I have new trainings going on, new sneak peeks. So there's different times of the year where I have higher volume, or different times of the year that I can dedicate more time. I do a lot of things, so sometimes I can't do it over the weekend. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I do it over the week. So, and also a lot of coaches build their business, their Beachbody business, while working full time. We've had lawyers, nurses, bartenders, waitresses, you name it, they were doing it. Teachers. So you can do this. You just have to be committed with the little time that you have. Number 4 is I don't want to drink Shakeology, therefore I probably couldn't be successful. So I'm going to read this one off because this has changed a little bit. This is not true. You can be successful even if you don't start drinking Shakeology. When you start your coaching business, we have new amazing performance line. It's called the Beachbody Performance Line, and I actually just started using it about 3 weeks ago. I was kind of against it at first because I didn't like the whole supplement thing, but these are all natural pre-workouts, during workout, post-workout recovery formulas. There's creatine as well that are super amazing, and just fill your body with the right things that you need to keep exercising. And so keep exercising and not get sore. Um, I do highly recommend that if you're going to continue coaching and continue with your health and fitness, that you do drink Shakeology. It's one of my favorite meals of the day. It's kind of my duh meal, like you wake up in the morning, you drink it, or you need a snack and you want something sweet. That's what I go to. Yes, I thought it was crazy expensive when I first saw the price. I was like, what the F? Like, that's a lot of effing money. But I was comparing it to the price of protein shakes. Shakeology is not a protein shake. It's an all nutrition shake. And so it gives you nutrients that you need for weight loss or fitness, to be healthy. And it gives you things from the inside, like things like protein shakes and all those other diet shakes. It's just for a specific goal to lose weight, but it doesn't give your body all the stuff it needs to work properly. It's like eating vegetables or something like that. It's just all dense. So it was really made for people that I think Carl was like, I don't like vegetables. This is how he kind of gets all his his veggies in because of this, and so once you start seeing that it's more than just a protein shake, you're actually getting your money's worth. It's about, if you do the math, around $5 a day. How many of us are going to Starbucks every day and spending that money, or eating out lunch, spending $7 to $10 on stuff? So it's actually, once you think about it, because of that one monthly payment, but over time, it's actually cheaper than all the other stuff you're eating. So, but I totally love it. I love the chocolate one, and I can't wait to try the cafe latte. But it's so worth it. I would never cancel my Shakeology. I love it so much. Number 5, I think I need to be more fit so others will take me serious. Not true. When I first started, I wasn't at my fittest, and I have been fitter before, and I'm just on the journey. I'm just taking people on my journey with me, and I'm more relatable because I have certain struggles that they are having, and they just see me keep going. So one thing that I mentioned in my other video is that I had been following other Beachbody coaches, and I couldn't relate to them because I saw them as this like epitome of fitness, like on this pedestal, like, oh. And there was one coach that I still admire very much, and she had been into fitness since she was young. I think she was like a personal trainer and all that, but I didn't feel like I could relate to her because she never knew my struggles. She wasn't someone like me that was like chubbier. And so the person that I signed up with had the same story I did. She was local, she was Latina, she had been chubby her whole life and figured out how to lose weight and keep it off. And I really related to her. And now we're like the best of friends. And she lives really close. We meet up every once in a while and we have our lunch and stuff like that. So I'm glad I signed up with her, she's just more relatable. She became a friend, and that's what I'm looking for. And so, I think it's cool when you relate to people that are having that same struggles as you. But you don't need to be at your goal weight. And, maybe your goal weight isn't to be like super buff and skinny. It's just your goal is to be the fittest version of you. And some people want that. Some people don't want to be crazy skinny. Some people just want to be slightly healthier or stay active. Like my goal was just to stay active. My goal wasn't to lose weight. My goal was just to stay active and find those programs that really push me. All right, number 6. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Number 6. This is one of those pyramid things where only those on the top make money. Not true. This is not true. I thought it was a pyramid scheme as well, but so if you think about it, all companies are structured as a pyramid. You got the CEO and you got some VPs and then they got theirs. And so it's all like, and I could show you my company's like organizational chart. It's a effing pyramid. So, yeah. so, but how this works is that, I don't get money from a coach if they just sign up as a coach. If they just sign up, I just get a coach. Um, where we get our money from, and we'll explain a little more, is when us as a team are bringing in um, stuff, like we're bringing, people are buying products from us. That's where the money comes. And the more coaches you have, the more, kind of intake that's coming. But we actually don't get money by just basically signing people. And the person on top has to work too. They have to be earning, they have to be working to get all that money, because different ranks, meaning there's different rank levels, and that's all dependent on how hard you work and how hard your coaches work. But you have these different rank levels, and that gets you more money, but you have to be working. If you're just sitting there with your feet kicked up, laying on the couch, you ain't gonna get shit. And someone below you can be making tons of money, and you could be making like $14 a month. And that's what it is. It's, everyone has the same opportunity to grow their business. It doesn't matter how high up or how low they are. It's really reflected on how hard you work. So it's not really a pyramid scheme, right? And that's what's really cool about this, is that like if you're underneath and someone up here, like your coach isn't working, and you're over here busting your butt, you're going to get more money than your coach. And you don't see that in corporate America. I know that I bust my ass at work every day. Right now it's slow period, but when it's busy, we're there from 7 o'clock, sometimes 8, traveling, and I'm working my butt off to make more money for the company, and I make the same money, same amount every week, because I'm salaried. I don't get overtime, I don't make more money, but I'm making the people on top more moolah. So, it just sucks. And I like how Beachbody structures it, because it's just dependent on how hard you work, right? And it's pretty cool that way. Anyways, those are just, I think that's all of them. Yep, those are the main misconceptions everyone has. One more thing on the pyramid scheme is, I believe most pyramid schemes do not sell a product. We make commissions off products. So in order for us to get money, we have to sell products. And if we just sign up people, we don't get any money. So kind of like all the other businesses out there, is they're selling a product or a service, and they get money every time they sell a product or a service. Same with us. So that's all. If you have any more questions, just let us know. All right, thanks. Bye.